Welcome to the Owlygarchy, dear friends of the night. Tonight, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. After waiting so many years, the game has finally been released. Without wasting any more time, and without any further ado, let's play. New game. Casual, for players who want to feel like a badass elder vampire without worrying about challenge. Not for us. Easy, for players that want to focus on story and exploration over combat. We want to focus on story and exploration, but not. We don't want to overlook the combat. Normal, balanced to give a good challenge to players familiar with action games. I like that. And hard, a tougher combat experience for players whose skills surpass those of mere mortals. We are definitely gonna play on hard later, but today we're gonna focus on normal gameplay. We wanna test the game.
I must have sustenance. I must drink, and deeply.
Awaken your elder.
A powerful kindred in Torpor against my will. An elder of my kind.
Interesting.
None of you will survive. I am beyond any power in Seattle.
I would be the beast incarnate, and none here would survive my hunger or my rage.
I would be the beast incarnate, and none here would survive my hunger or my rage.
I must have sustenance. I must drink, and deeply.
A powerful kindred in Torpor against my will, an elder of my kind.
Torpor is the sleep that a vampire takes for many, many years. I'll have multiple playthroughs as female and male, but today we're gonna choose a male character.
Queen City, they used to call it. The gateway to Alaska, the city of flowers. That one never took off. The Emerald City, in the 80s when they were trying to give it a spit shine. Layers upon layers of history, each trying to mask the ones below. But Queen City is not wrong when you dig under the polish. Blue bloods in castles, peasants in the gutter. Same old story with a pretty flag on top. This town's had a queen for a long, long time. When the weight of a crown gets too heavy, people start sharpening axes. But it takes one hell of a push to set them swinging. You need a firebrand, a revolutionary, a despot, a murderer, or maybe just someone with a real big axe to grind. If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll, and I am a betting man.
City of Intrigues.
Hey, are you okay? Frank! Frank, there's someone hurt down here! Get someone on that radio! Take it easy. I got you. Don't try to move. Are you hurt?
I am hungry. Feeding regenerates health. To feed, press F when the feed prompt appears on a viable target. The feed prompt will appear over an enemy when they are either damaged enough to enter into a stun state, or if they are unaware of the nomad's presence. The nomad's presence. I guess I am the nomad.
You okay? Richie, shit. Hang on, I'm on my way.
Oh, I like this.
What? Where? I cannot be found like this. I am not strong.
Why can't I access my codex anymore? With tab. Kindred society, feeding vitae and blood. All vampires feed to survive through a blood-drawing bite, known as the kiss. An act which both participants enjoy with euphoric physical pleasure. Some mortals, once fed upon, will spend the rest of their existence searching for this feeling again, regardless of the danger it presents. Most kindred feed from mortals. A few may stoop to the less nourishing blood of animals, and fewer still indulge in the controversial act of drinking the blood of their fellow vampires. After consuming a living creature's blood, the blood becomes vitae within the vampire. This blood animates their physical being, mends their wounds, and fuels their supernatural power. Interesting. Tab apparently does not open my codex anymore. What is the meaning of this? Envelope of cash, discovered in the derelict apartment building where the nomad awoke. A paper envelope containing a small wad of cash. There is a handwritten note enclosed which reads, "No paycheck for your friend this week. You tell him. We see him snooping upstairs again and he'll lose something real valuable." Plus 10 experience. Okay. Run is a toggle. Ice Wave presents Fire 90s Night. $12. Oh, I love this. It looks so good. It's ultra quality.
Who the fuck? You're going down, asshole!
Do not.
Ooh.
Fool.
Okay, it opens only when I'm prompted to do so. Standard attack. Tap light left mouse button to perform a standard attack. Standard attacks are fast and deadly to most mortals, but stronger foes will not be defeated without further assault. Okay.
Evidence. I must be careful.
Well, I chose a lower brightness and it's really dark. Let me see. Game, video. Adjust brightness. If I go like this. It's too visible. I like the darkness. I'm gonna keep it slightly lower. Like this. It's fine. Yeah. Good, the shadows. I cast no shadow. Interesting. Jump. Tap space to jump. Double tap to jump. Double jump. Jump. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know. Okay. To preserve the Masquerade, avoid performing vampiric jumps in front of mortals. So no double jumps. Can I feed? I cannot feed on... Ooh, this is indeed a big jump. Okay. Traversal feels really good. It's spot on. That's where I came from. Nice. Are there any hidden things? I wonder. It just says exit. Nothing to explore here, as far as I can see. What is the meaning of this?
That's not my voice. Not my mouth it's coming out of either. Well, I know the back of my hand like the back of my hand, and... well, that is not my hand.
Who speaks?
So you can hear me. Huh. Well, good evening.
What are you?
What are you?
You mean practically or philosophically? Answer's the same either way. Right now, I don't really know.
Seems we are both in the dark then. Tell me what you can and we will go from there.
That's generous of you. Well, I know if I woke up with a voice in my head, well, I would probably take it better than most. But I appreciate I'm unusual in a few respects, and I thank you for your patience. My name's Fabian. I am, well, I was a vampire, like yourself. A kindred. Malkavian by blood. And I was, and still am, a detective. Matter of fact, I just started a new case. Finding my missing body. Tell me, what's the last thing you remember?
Torpor. I slept for years.
Torpor. I slept, insensible, for years. I know not how many. Enough that I have no recent memories.
Torpor, huh? The sleep of the dead asleep. Interesting. I guess we don't have much to go off of. Except you've got a Malkavian and a mark. It's something. Let's try this. You hit me with some questions. Maybe it'll spark an idea.
How did you get inside my head? It already doesn't know. Do you know this mark?
Do you recognize this mark, child of Malkav?
I don't think I do. But if poets and philosophers are to be believed, there's one thing I can tell you. When we want something to belong to us, we mark it. I'd say someone has claimed you. And from where I sit, I can understand why. There's power in these old bones. Centuries of strength in these veins. Someone covets you. Question is, who?
Who would dare mark me?
You say someone covets me. Who dared give me this mark?
Seems to me that only someone deeply wounded could mark you like that. But as for who that is, no idea. I know they're careless to let you out without a leash.
Their last mistake. How did you get inside my head?
How did you get inside my head? Do you truly remember nothing?
My memory's a jigsaw right now, and I'm still working on the edges. I know I was on some sort of investigation, but how it got me here, I don't know. Breaking and entering skulls was never my forte.
How do we get you out?
As for our situation, how do we get you out of me?
If I were a betting man, which it happens I am, I'd wager this. Finding answers to one of our questions will find us the answers for the others.
Questions, but no answers.
All questions, no answers. Very well. The hunt begins. Let us to it.
If I may, I'd recommend we get somewhere safe. I know a place. If you can get us out to the night air, I'll direct you. Supposing we're still in Seattle.
Seattle. This is America. Very well. I will find a way outside, then you may guide me.
Sounds good. You got a name, by the way?
Many. But for now, you can call me Fire.
All right. Pleased to meet you, Fire.
Like the band.
Let's find our way out, shall we?
Taste of
Save the
foreign
worry about
body.
marks and other mischief.
The Embrace, sire and child. The Embrace is the gift and curse for eternity and bloodlust given by the kindred to a mortal. The sire first drains the mortal before replacing their victim's blood with some of their own, passing on undeath and their clan's strength and flaws. The Embrace is death and rebirth, undeath replacing life. A child will always be weaker than their sire, one generation further from the first vampire, Cain. I wonder what generation we are. Mortals, or kind to some, are for the most part unaware of the existence of vampires. While younger kindred often try to retain their mortal ties, many older vampires distance themselves from the mortal world in order to preserve the masquerade at the cost of their humanity. However, emerging modern technologies make it more and more difficult to hide vampire existence. Most kindred agree that in open conflict the sheer number of ingenuity of the mortals would mean that few vampires could long survive. After all, the sun is an ally no vampire can match. Upholding the masquerade, the first and most important tradition of vampire society is do not reveal our existence to mortals. Kindred survival as a whole relies on an organized campaign of disinformation, created to convince mortals that vampires do not exist. Without this shared conspiracy, the hunters would inevitably become the hunted. Vampires are strong as individuals, but open conflict with mankind would likely bring ruin to them all. Haven. The resting place of a vampire is called their haven. Most vampires make an effort to keep the location of their haven secret. The older vampires often have more than one. A vampire's haven may be in virtually any kind of structure and will often be painstakingly modified to provide safety both from sunlight and unwelcome intruders, or at least relatively safe. The world has many dangers, and even the strongest of havens can be breached by a strong or committed enough foe. Ooh, many new entries. Clan Malkavian. The Clan of the Moon are believed to be other kindred to be lunatics, oracles, and visionaries. Their fractured physique, instilled in part by their bloodline, provokes distrust in those they deal with. In truth, their apparent delusions provide remarkable insight, and for that reason they are as likely to be shunned as grudgingly respected. Those embraced into the clan are often chosen by their sire for inscrutable reasons. They may favor those of empathetic nature, or those that display a unique perspective on the world. Often, a Malkavian mortal life is scarred by trauma, their mind fractured long before their eyes were open to the sights of terrors of undeath. A Malkavian's power is also their weakness. They see all, but despite their struggle to maintain a hold on reality, they are by no means weak. Malkavians can move without being seen, and can speak with inexplicable knowledge. They are also adept at twisting the minds of others, wiping their memories, or turning them into their puppets. Fabian is of the Malkavian bloodline. Vampire and damage. Ageless but not immortal, the dead body of a vampire can still sustain damage. Although they can withstand attacks that would easily kill a mere mortal, vampires will still suffer damage when attacked. Enough bullets can incapacitate them, and a sharp blade can sever their limbs. However, damage can be mended either through feeding or imbibing an alchemical elixir if the opportunity presents itself. Contrary to popular cultural belief, staking a vampire will not destroy them, but it will paralyze them and render them vulnerable until the stake is removed. Fire, sunlight, and decapitation are the surest ways for a kindred to meet their final death. Torpor, a state of deep slumber which renders a vampire entirely unresponsive to their surroundings. A kindred in torpor can lie dormant for prolonged periods of time, for many years or even centuries. Vampires may enter the state of torpor voluntarily or involuntarily through either starvation or grievous injury. Regardless of the cause of torpor, they will eventually wake ravenously hungry. In this state, they will drain the nearest source of blood until the beast is satisfied and they regain their composure. Few things in the world are more dangerous than a freshly awoken kindred. Vampires or kindred are monsters prowling the urban night. Once mortal themselves, these creatures do not breathe and their hearts do not beat. They are undead and suffer an unquenchable hunger that can only be temporarily sated by drinking the blood of a living creature. Theirs is a perpetual existence of inner turmoil as the bestial nature of the vampire struggles against the remnants of their fading humanity. What is the mark? This strange mark is etched deeply into the skin of the nomad's hand when they awoke. It appears to be the focus of a network of lines across their whole body. It appears to be connected to Fabian in some way, having bled with searing pain when he first spoke. Characters. The Nomad. The Nomad goes by many names, but in this time and place they choose to be known as Fire. Whoever or whatever brought the Nomad to this compromised state is unknown. Fabian might know a bit about the legend of their host, but not much. The only thing that is for certain is that the Nomad, whoever they are, will choose what information they wish to share and with whom. Fabian, the Malkavian detective. A strange voice living in Fire's head. Fabian is a loquacious detective and a kindred of the Malkavian clan. He claims to have no memory or understanding of why he is stuck inside Fire instead of his own body. Seattle. A city in Washington State, Northwest America, founded in 1851 and inhabited by its first kindred shortly after. Seattle's Camarilla have been established for many decades. Okay, a lot of posters about Fire. I've actually played the first Bloodlines games.
Nah, should be a security guy to meet us.
Well, where is he then?
Hang on, I got his number. Frank, Lockstock Security.
Factions. Seattle Police. The Seattle PD are, for the most part, blissfully unaware of the existence of kindred. Police officers will protect mortals and respond to public displays of violence or suspicious behavior. Attracting too much of their attention risks a masquerade breach. Okay, let me close all of them. That way it will be easier for me to identify when there are new codex entries. Can I quick save? Get outside.
Stop. It's cold as balls out here.
I got it.
Seeing through your eyes is... this is quite something.
Used for anything now?
Not that I know.
A kindred's senses are finely tuned and able to discern much more information than a normal mortal. Press X or V to activate heightened senses in order to focus on aspects of the world that are unseen by typical mortal humans. This can help identify types of prey, useful elements of the environment, and other useful information that will help a kindred survive. I like heightened senses, and I like the fact that I have it. In other games, only...
Guess we'll have to go in. How's your shoulder?
Yeah, not good, man. Not good.
Call the cops. No way out there.
I can handle these mortals.
Anyone
They'd
in
be
there?
missed, and that'd mean a full-scale hunt. We must not break
Fella,
the Masquerade.
The Masquerade, instant execution. Breaking the Masquerade in some circumstances, such as a heavily monitored site, of a recent breach or in a large public space is enough to earn an execution from the court immediately. Interesting.
What was the call about?
Well, let me look here. Meth head attacking his buddy, it said.
The crosshair grows when there's a secret nearby.
Dispatcher calling into private.
Elevator's as broke as a Monday night streetwalker.
Hey, assholes, open up! Come on, you know how cold it is?
Press Q to use telekinesis.
Do it in the warm. What the hell was that?
Get that door open now!
Never mind, just go! Go!
God damn it, just one quiet shift. Is that too much to ask?
My.
Telekinesis. Important objects that can be grabbed by telekinesis are highlighted purple when using Hind's senses. Press Q to pick up the object with telekinesis. Press Q again to drop the held object. Interesting. Pressing left mouse button to throw held object. Stealth. Throwing small objects can distract the target and either allow the nomad to sneak past the target or open them up by a stealthy assault. The nomad has learned this ability during their lengthy existence. Disciplines. The supernatural powers a vampire gains upon being embraced, known colloquially under many names. The powers and abilities each vampire possesses vary, with some being associated with certain clans. However, it is possible for a kindred to learn abilities from another clan if they can learn can earn the cooperation of one with such skills to pass on. Interesting, very interesting. It's different from Bloodlines, the first game, but not different from
That was what they called telekinesis, right?
Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Did they manage to enter? Get on the roof, avoiding the police. Okay. Climb. Hold space when next to a vertical surface in order to climb. Learning how to find climbable objects, ladders, drain pipes, AC units, or fire escapes throughout Seattle to reach greater heights will let the nomad move through the city with ease while keeping the masquerade intact. Climbable objects will pulse in white when using high-end senses. Okay. That is good to know. Can I disable this? Yes. I should switch. Stairs. I want to change one setting. Hold on a second. Telekinesis, abilities, high-end senses. Switch to Q. Yes. Confirm. And telekinesis then is gonna be fine. I'm gonna switch it. Yeah. I like it this. Crouching will also enable the nomad to move stealthily past unsuspecting enemies or open them up to surprise attacks.
Hello? Who's in here? Come on, don't make this night worse.
Yeah, I need to avoid the police. This is a locked door. Huh. There's a secret nearby. Note left on bloody package, discovered in the derelict apartment building where the nomad awoke. An open package smelling strongly acidic and rotten. There are small shards of broken glass present at the bottom. key with congealed old blood. There is a note that reads, "Flirtatious donor. This type was hard to come by. Be careful with it. F." F. Who is F? Fabian? When I crouch, the screen becomes vignette. I don't like the vignette effect. Okay.
128 to dispatch.
Go ahead, 128.
Got a noise disturbance in a suspected 603 inside the abandoned apartment block.
Copy that. Do you require backup?
No, I think we're good.
Copy that, 128. All quiet?
No getting past.
all quiet.
Think you can distract him somehow?
Carl, why do
Your
I always
mind
get the
is
spooky
conspicuous. We don't want to fight here.
Press Q to use telekinesis. Press. Okay. Oh.
Seattle PD, I'm coming over.
Okay.
Paperwork needed.
Get to the roof. Avoiding the police. Can we climb on this thing? Yes, we can. Huh. Pictures. What are these pictures? Old portraits. There is something nearby. I can sense it. Ah. Old cityscape photographs discovered in the derelict apartment building where the Nomad awoke. Sepia-tinged and musty photographs depicting a city. The dress of the people and model of vehicle suggest it to be early years of the 20th century. Look at the tiles on the floor. The wood.
Hello, Seattle. This is your 2 a.m. weather and traffic update. We're still under a severe storm warning, and it's cold out there. Colder than your favorite team's chances of making it to the playoffs this year. That cold. Now, let's make a note of these important reminders, because multiple things are happening at once.
Apparently there's an invisible ceiling.
In the historic Pioneer Square district are closed to traffic between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. due to emergency work on sewer systems damaged by the cold.
Okay, the game quick saved. I like it.
Dispatch, stay in contact.
When moving, press and hold W to space to glide. Interesting.
Jehoshaphat H. Christ, you are something else.
I've got a bad feeling.
After beginning a jump, hold the jump button for longer to initiate a glide. While gliding, it is possible to change course by pressing a direction. After a while, the Nomad will lose momentum and begin to rapidly descend. This is another tool that the Nomad has made a part of their skill set. Dude, we're really powerful, and I really enjoy it. I need to avoid them for now.
Something ain't right.
Is there a police officer nearby? I can hear my footsteps. Oh, I'm undressed. I don't have any shoes on. And look at my clothes. They're worn off and bloodied.
You get the report?
Yeah, looking for a security guy.
Watch your step. This floor's no good.
You hear something?
Places creep me the hell out. Creaking, settling.
There's someone in here, man. Jamie said they heard a bang, like something collapsing.
It could be snow, but the roof's rotted out.
You can hear their heartbeats, man.
Shh. Okay, that time I definitely heard something.
Whoever's in here, you're trespassing on private property.
Keep it down! I want to find this asshole.
I wanted to glide, not jump.
Mind me asking, how old are you?
Older than your country by 150 years.
Ooh.
Oh. Huh. Right.
Now be quiet.
Codex updated. Kindred society. Kindred age progression. Vampires do not age as mortals do, nor do their bodies degrade or break down over time. Instead, their blood grows more potent and they gain stronger supernatural abilities and increased power. The average newly embraced vampire or fledgling must be skilled to survive. The fledglings who last longer than a year are few, and those that last more than a decade even fewer. In a city the size of Seattle, there are likely only a dozen kindred who are more than a few decades old and less than a handful who have seen a single century of existence. Elders are those kindred who have existed for more than 3 centuries. The nomad is known to be at least 300 years old, and legend rightly names them as an elder. So we're one of a kind. Thirsty all day, hungry all night. There were clearly vampires around. What does it say? Something about gods. Mother of the gods. Note left on dusty package. Discovered in the derelict... Okay, I'm not gonna read that anymore. An open package, dusty with a small coffee stain on the corner. The box looks like it once held a cylindrical object, but is now empty, save for a few small traces of thick red liquid. It smells of mortal blood, mixed with something that the nomad cannot quite identify. There is a note that reads, "From an angry, unwilling donor, keep low. A-hole sheriff been sniffing around. F." Gain some experience. There's light coming from outside, but it ain't sunlight, thankfully. This entire building has been... okay. Whoa. Okay. That was a little bit janky and weird, but... when I look at them, I can hear their blood, their heartbeat.
Smile for the camera, sweetheart.
Ghoul.
This one goes out to all the fans of slaughtered pigs.
It's a ghoul, in case you didn't notice. Gonna bring the PD down on our necks.
Kill the ghoul without alerting anyone.
Beautiful, you never looked better, sweetheart. Find your light. Find your...
We can feed on them.
Busy night. Cops, ghouls, detectives,
Ghouls.
mysterious flying strangers. All we need now is a full-on musical number.
Days since last drink. All day hungry, all night. Thirsty all day, hungry all night. Interesting. Factions, ghouls. Ghouls are mortals with supernatural traits, gained by drinking a vampire's blood. Ghouls benefit from superhuman strength and do not age, but they are essentially minions of their Domitor, the vampire who feeds them. They are addicted to vampire blood and depended on it to keep their powers, assuring loyalty to their Domitor, no matter how badly they are treated. And I guess they're pretty badly treated. This is a TV. Okay. This is
Some vampire lets a mortal sip a little blood and they think the rules don't apply to them anymore. Goddamn junkies.
Okay. Do we go down? I think we should head towards the ceiling.
Fucking capes.
Tap, tap, tap. The vein.
Ghouls. This could set off a full Masquerade breach.
Do not feed the ghouls. Defeat the ghouls. Strike from above. Press E when above an unaware enemy to perform a drop-down attack, killing weaker foes. Let's do this.
How in the...
Press.
You're going down!
Whoa. I definitely need a mod to hide the black bars left and right when feeding. Press mouse button 4 and hold the direction to dash. Dashes can be performed on ground or in the air to quickly close distance on an enemy or avoid an attack. Hold left mouse button to heavy attack. While they are slower to execute than a standard attack, but they do more damage and can push enemies away. A heavy attack can also be used to break through an enemy's block. Good to know. Advanced combat. Oh my goodness, so many. Crouch, then attack while airborne. Drop kick. What? Crouch, then attack while airborne. Kicks. Dash, then attack. Different kicks attacks can be achieved by dashing in different directions. Parry. Dash toward an enemy at the moment when they attack in order to open the target up for a follow-up assault. Shunt. Attack while sprinting to perform a shunt. Slide kick. Attack while sliding to perform a slide kick attack. Telekinetic pull. The Nomad can use telekinetic pull on an unaware opponent. This will bring them within striking distance or catch them off guard and open them up with stronger assaults. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check this. Slide kick. Shunt. Attack while sprinting. Parry. Kicks. Dash then attack. Drop kick. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna use that a lot. Oh. Interesting. But this one is the best. Whoa, the shunt. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm learning combat. Okay. Maybe I should move. Yeah. Dude. Traversing the environment is a breeze and I love it so much. Apparently, I can't pick up everything. What is this? Mending elixir. 2 instantly restores health. Okay.
Fetch this, do that.
There is something else around here. Book with inscription. A strange old book named Mastery of Athenor Corporis. It is well read and has many dog-eared pages. The inscription inside reads, "My friend, I trust this will aid you in your study. You have only just begun to unlock the potential of your abilities. Your mind can be pushed much further, even if your body has reached its limits. I know you wouldn't want to let anyone down. JJ."
Maybe I can convince the master to move to a different kind of state. One that's warmer.
Someone else is in here. I can smell it. Then we kill them too! Chill the fuck out, no one else is here. Then what happened to the elevator, genius? Oh, fine. Get rid of the cop. Go check it out. Yeah. There it's... Ah, fuck! Shit! Help! No! You're mine!
Oh. Okay. Attack me there. Nice.
This is a mess. Cops will be through here, starting to fill out paperwork. Let's make ourselves scarce. They'll just put it down to Seattle being Seattle.
There are many bottles I can pick up and toss. Potense elixir. Temporarily increases the damage of attacks. Nectar of the gods. Oh, it's the blood. Okay, so we need to move fast. Second, the monitor wanted to close on me. Note left on an empty package. An empty package. It smells fetid and earthly like mold. There is no other trace of what it might have contained. There is a note that reads, "Get this to D before sunrise. He has your money. B." Now we need to reach the... Whoever owned this house was pretty well off. I think they were rich.
Welcome to Seattle. Come on, the haven's not far.
What year is this?
The year 2024. When did you...
I have been asleep for 100 years.
Whoa.
Now there's a thing.
Whoa.
Welcome to the 21st century.
This must be strange. Excellent tutorial. Excellent. Just awesome-tacular.
Hey there.
You are still here.
Till we've worked our caseload, seems we're stuck together. Welcome back from the land of Nod. You and I can't ever really leave it, can we?
No, I suppose not. You persist. Disappointing. Unusual to wake to a kind world.
No, I suppose not. Now and forever, we live in darkness.
We do. But hey, everyone spends time in the dark. You and I just know it better than most. Let's take a minute while you're still gathering strength. Get to know each other. Maybe check our compass before we set sail. While we slumbered, I puzzled. And I realized I know you. Or I know who you are. You're the one they call the Nomad.
I am.
That is what they called me.
That name's been buzzing around my brain, and I only just trapped it. Another mystery. Where I got the idea. I didn't expect you in Seattle, not at all. And don't rightly know how I made the leap. Once folks hear the Nomad's in town, and they will, they're going to assume a lot. There are stories. Some have you as a destroyer, others an omen of doom. But, what would you say?
I'm a traveler. I'm a warrior. I'm a survivor. On this playthrough, I'm gonna be a warrior.
I am a warrior.
Well, your reputation holds up. My own philosophy is, when they throw a punch, be somewhere else. Preferably a different city. But while we're killing time, did you have a favorite time killing?
Spoiling Napoleon's ambitions, bringing terror to the ocean, defending my homeland. I have said all I wish. Defending my homeland.
The Russian Tsar waged war on my homeland, hundreds of years after I left. The Crimean War. I had long kept out of the country's struggles. But not this time. We were not unsuccessful against the Tsar and others.
I believe you. And yet there's more to the story. You mentioned others.
I have said all I desire to say about myself. Tell me of you now.
All right, ask away. I warn you, I've had 100 years in this city, but my memories are Swiss cheese.
Who was your sire?
Who was your sire?
The one who chowed down on me 100 years back? Gideon, his name was. He was a peach. I liked him. Where is he now? I don't know. My best guess is he's gone to ground or dust.
What is this haven?
Tell me about your haven.
Oh, this place is not mine. Owned by a fellow by the name of Dale. But it's empty now, I know. Though I don't know how I know it. I can't say he was a friend, but I've always found charm in clutter. Provokes a soul to build castles out of thoughts. And a castle is a solid place to stand.
Any memories returning?
When we first spoke, you had little recent memory. Do you remember anything more?
One thing. Alcohol. On the air, on the floor, in glasses and bottles. After that, I'll walk in the dark.
What was that about alcohol?
What is this about alcohol? Your memory seems drenched in it.
Well, I'd say I was in a bar. If you feel properly woken, maybe we could try to find it.
I am awake, but there is something wrong. My blood is sluggish. I should be strong by now, even after Torpor, and I am not.
Reckon that mark has brought you down a peg?
Speculation accomplishes nothing.
True, but let's just take another second. You know my blood is Malkavian. You know they call us lunatics, madmen, or prophets. But where do you draw a bloodline?
Awesome. I'm enjoying this very much. Now, let us choose a clan.